Hi guys, I am live and Gia is back. Okay guys, so I want to talk today. What the hell is this? Alright, well, it's just like a bead on my scarf. Anywho, I want to talk today about this inspiration, guys, about Pinterest that I had. And this inspiration is basically, I was like on Facebook, scrolling Facebook, and I just saw how, like, when you look at someone's post, and then you don't actually like the post, right? You just go, you read through the post like silently, and you don't like get their attention. You don't want them to know that you're stalking them, right? So you just read through the post, and then you spend some time looking through it, and then I don't know if you've noticed, but shortly, a while later, another post of theirs will show up on your feed, right? Now this is how, like, the algorithm of Facebook works, right? And the same, I think, applies to Instagram. Now let's talk about how that applies to Pinterest, right? So Pinterest is very similar. So what happens is that somebody will just interact with one of your pins. So maybe they like click on it, or maybe they'll even just look through it. So even if you're just like scrolling and then you just stop your scroll, right, and then you look at the pin, and if you interact, it's even better. But what Pinterest will then do is then take all of the other pins that are in the board and start showing it, right? Start showing it to your audience. Okay, so essentially then all of the other pins that are in that board is now going to be shown to your audience, right? So it's so amazing, because in that way you have your content being marketed to your audience without you actually having to market your content to your audience. You know what I'm saying? It's like organic marketing, and it's so beautiful, because, like, I've been hearing this thing that people talk about, like introverted entrepreneurs, right? And like I'm also an introverted entrepreneur, so I feel like just the whole online thing just gives me this like space to just like step back, not talk to people, not actually have that interaction, right? And just be in my own space. But some people want more than that, right? They want to be more introverted, and that's where Pinterest comes in, because even the buyer on Pinterest is way more introverted than Facebook. They want to be invaded. They don't want to be sold to. They don't want to be messaged, and they don't really care about current events and stuff like that. They just want to be with their inspirations, their ideas, their excitement. Now, so essentially, your content then gets shown to them on their feed, and they don't even know this, right? This is like a secret about the algorithm, right, guys? And your content then gets shown to them, and so oh, hi Karen, that's so sweet, thank you for waving. So essentially, you actually get to then have all of the other pins that you pinned in that board being shown to them. So this will give you a lot of insight on how the algorithm works, right? It's just one of the ways that we can understand. So how do you then use that to your advantage? Well, use that to your advantage, knowing, right, number one, that your boards are being shown on Pinterest, right? So it's not exactly your boards, but the pins in your boards are being shown on Pinterest, right? Even if your audience doesn't know it. So every time you pin to a board, you pin your pin to a board, right? That pin is then being showed, right? That pin is being showed, and the boards, the pins in the board are being showed, right? So so that's what then helps you to market on your own. Hey Daya, thank you so much for responding. Yeah, so guys, yeah, and then what else was I gonna say about that? If you have any questions, just drop it down below. Yeah, so don't think that, oh my god, I'm pinning, where are these pins going, right? Oh my god, like how am I getting people to interact with my content, right? Because this is like Pinterest, their whole their whole like focus, right, is an entire social media platform, is to share, right, what the audience are interested in, right? The same applies to Facebook, the same applies to Instagram. The whole entire focus is to share like what the person's what each person is interested in, to like share more of that. So essentially what happens is that the more people interact with your things, the more they will find of your things, right? So as you're building your Pinterest account, even if you're finding that you don't have much traffic, or that, you know, things are taking a while to like garner attention, right, just know that even if you're just seeing impressions, your impressions are growing, right? It's still a very, very good thing. Any kind of interaction is a great thing on Pinterest, right? And any other marketing platform for that matter. So because people ask me a lot of times, how does the Pinterest algorithm work? So if you want to know how it works, guys, this is how it works. Okay, guys, this is just one of the things. All right. Oh, and on that note, guys, if you want to learn more about how Pinterest works and you're in that part of Pinterest, I have a masterclass that you might be interested in. In fact, I will share the link to that below here. It's a $7 thing. It's amazing. Like, it gives you I'm just saying this off the top of my head, but it teaches you in depth of how Pinterest works and how you can use it. And is my business ready for Pinterest? If you have that question, you can also go and check that out. And also like how the marketing aspect of it works, you know, stuff like that. So if you're a total beginner and you just want to understand Pinterest, that's a really nice, it's an amazing masterclass that I built up. Okay, guys, so yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. Daya says, excellent point. Yeah, I'm totally an introverted entrepreneur. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, me too. Like, I think that's why we are online entrepreneurs. One of the reasons, because it's like, we are introverted. I know I am too, as I said before. And it just gives you that space to, like, have your own thoughts to yourself, Alright, so I'm gonna end this live, and I'm excited to come live later on sometime. Much love.